In this video, we're going to find the prime factorization of a number. Now, let's look at the terms we have here. What does the word product mean? Well, a product just means a multiplication of things. So product just means a multiplication. What does the word prime mean here? Well, remember, a prime number is a number which only has 1 and itself as factors. Now, let's list out a few example primes because it might be useful later. Now, 2 is a prime number because its only factors are 1 and itself, 2. 3 is a prime number because its only factors are 1 and 3, 1 and itself. 4 is not prime because it has a factor of 2, which is neither 1 nor itself. 5 is a prime number because its only factors are 1 and 5, 1 in itself. 6 is not prime because it has factors of, say, 2 and 3. 7 is a prime number. 8 is not prime. 9 is not prime. 10 is not prime. But 11 is prime. Obviously, there's a lot more primes than that, but I'm just going to list out the first few. So basically, we want to write 20 as a multiplication of its prime number factors. And remember, factors are just numbers that go into itself. So how can we do that? Well, if we just write 20 equals first, we just need to think of two numbers that multiply to give 20. They don't need to be prime, just two numbers that multiply to give 20. Now, if it's an even number, I always think it's going to be 2 multiplied by something. So it's going to be 2 times 10. 2 times 10 is 20. And then what we do is we check each of these factors we have here and see whether it's prime, because we want to write 20 as a product of prime factors only. Now, let's look at 2. Is 2 a prime number? Yes, it is. It's in our list of primes. So I'm just going to highlight it, just say it's a prime number. What about 10? Is that a prime number? No, it's not, because it has factors of 2 and 5, for example. So what I need to do now is to write 10 as a product of its prime factors. So I'm going to keep the 2 as it is. And now I'm going to write 10 as a multiplication of two numbers again. Now, because 10 is even, I'm going to write it as 2 times something. So it's 2 times by 5. Now again, we check these numbers and see whether they're prime. Is the 2 prime? Yes, it is. It's a prime number. Is 5 prime? Yes, it is. It's in our list of prime numbers. So therefore, all 3 of these numbers here, all 3 of these factors of 20 are prime, and we've therefore written 20 as a multiplication of its prime factors. That's exactly what we've done here. Now, if we want to write this in a more concise way, notice we got 2 times 2. When you multiply anything by itself, you can write it as that number squared. So we can write this as 2 squared times 5, and that is the final answer.